Good afternoon and welcome to William H. Johnson Football Field for another field hockey matchup between the Amity Spartans and the Hamden Dragons.
We are coming to you live from Stan Grodansky Studio Press Box from our brand new Amity Turf Football Field.
Yes, I'm Justin Zamkoff.
And I'm Michael Kriske.
And we are excited for this matchup between two great programs historically. The Amity Spartans coming off a big win against North Haven, and Hamden Dragons are 0-3.
Yeah, and also the Hamden Dragons have not scored a goal yet this season.
It's going to be interesting to see if we can change that, especially with the way Amity played last week against North Haven. Great defense, great offense. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I mean, Amity didn't let the ball out of their offensive zone, I don't think, till at least the second quarter of the game.
Yes, players to watch in this one. We have Olivia Zielinski had a goal and was the first star in our matchup on Tuesday. Riley Zielinski, number 12, she also had a goal, and Cami Palermo also had a goal.
And also, Mae Walsh, has not let up a goal yet this season, only facing 2 shots last night against North Haven, or 2 nights ago.
Going to start with the ball here. Going to get ready. Be underway in just a second here. And it's underway. Pass back to Olivia Zielinski. Passes it down all the way down to the 30-yard line. Hamden picks it off, and they start with the ball. Hamden passes it down the field, but it is intercepted by Amity. Scrambled by the ball, and looks like Cami Palermo is bringing it up midfield now. Pass to Riley Zielinski on the wing. She's going to try and get past the Hamden defender here. Can't do so. Up the sideline. Passes it into the circle here. Ref blows his whistle, and it looks to be Hamden ball. In goal for the Dragons today, we have Rola Elzul. Had a tough matchup the other day against their opponent.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, what?
Never mind.
Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Ref blows his whistle. And it looks to be a corner. Corner for Amity. Amity was very successful in their corners in the last matchup against North Haven. They had 3 goals on about 8 tries. See if they can start off with a goal here. It looks to be Carson Rizzuti inserting that pass. They like to go to the top of the circle here.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, Amity last game played hands down awesome in their offensive zone. Their corners were spot on. I believe they got a few goals from them.
Right up to the top to Olivia Zielinski, the shot in. Great save by the Hamden goalie there. That is Rola Elzul.
I believe another corner.
Another corner is going to take place. So we saw some aggressive shots there from Olivia Zielinski. See what they do here. Hamden getting set. Ref blows his whistle. Carson Rizzuti passes to Riley Zielinski on the wing. Passes it back to Carson. Ball's in front. And it looks like it is a goal by Cami Palermo. Sorry for the excitement change there. I did not see that ball go in.
Yeah, I saw it go in the net. I was kind of confused why the refs... Is it not a goal?
I don't think that was a goal.
What was that? That was in the net. That was over the line,
maybe
in the net.
The whistle beforehand. It is still Amity ball.
Bad call by the refs on that one. That one was in the net.
Olivia Zielinski has the ball at about the 25-yard line on the football markers. Passes to Carson into the circle. Great spinning shot there from Grace Jean Quinto, number 15 in white. And the ball goes out of bounds on Amity. Hamden ball. So a good start here for Amity on the offensive side. Once again, applying that offensive pressure that we saw go so well for them against North Haven. Clear down the sideline from Hamden. It goes out of bounds. Kira Joni will take it out down there.
I really wish they had instant replay so we could rewatch that goal. It was in the back of the net. We all saw it from up here in the press box. I don't know why it was called off by the referees.
Palermo takes the ball away from Hamden there. David Choniak down low into the circle. and the ball goes out of bounds. Amity ball once again. Amity looks to be dominant here early on. Hamden's defense look a little bit outmatched, but some good saves from Lola Elzul from the Hamden goaltender. The ref blows his whistle here, and it's Hamden ball.
This will be the second game in a row that Amity has not allowed offense past the middle line at all in the first, I believe, 5 minutes of the game. The other night was the same thing. It finally gets over the center.
Great job by Emma Carpenos there to keep the ball on Amity's side of the field. A pass to Ava Choniak, who is bringing the ball up the field now. Gets it taken away by the Hamden defender, and Hamden has some green grass in front of them. Looking to start a fast break. Once again, great defense there by Amity. That looks to be 37, Kira Droney. Great takeaway there. Chips it over her defender's stick and gets it back on Amity's side of the field. Some good defense there from Kira Droney. Passes to Ava Choniak at the midfield marker, and the ref blows his whistle for Amity ball. Number 13, Dylan Lyons in white, passes that out to Olivia Zielinski. Great pass down, but it is intercepted by Hamden. And number 4 for Hamden, Ann Glenn Herbert. Grace Gianquinto running after that ball, almost takes it away from the Hamden defender. She gets back on defense. That is a hustle play from Grace Gianquinto. She is sticking with that play. The ball's not cooperating for her, settling down on her stick, but she is sticking with it. Dylan Lyons takes the ball away from a Hamden pass. Nice job by Olivia Zielinski there. Keep the ball on their side, and it looks to be Hamden's ball after a ref's whistle.
I mean, you're watching this Amity team, they're putting on so much pressure. It's unbelievable what they haven't scored. Even last night, they didn't score, I believe, until the second or third quarter. And they put so much pressure, tons of it.
If you're Coach Hale here, you got to be happy with the way your team's been playing. You haven't had to make any subs yet. Ball's barely gotten over the midfield line there. Kira Droney takes it. Good spin move off of her defender. Can't quite get enough on it to make it past to her Amity teammates, but Carson Rizzuti takes the ball. And it will be Olivia Zielinski taking the ball from their own 40. Once again, Mae Walsh seeing no action early on. You love to see it if you're an Amity fan, but as a Hamden Dragons fan, looks to be a tough game so far. Finally, Hamden gets it possession on their own side of the field, and they lose it once again. Olivia Zielinski with a great clear here, but it can't quite connect with Ava Choniak's stick, so Hamden takes the ball away. That looks to be a trip. See what the ref whistles here. No penalty, but it will be Hamden ball. Ooh, the ball went high. Olivia Zielinski will take possession here for Amity at their own 40-yard line. Good clear, but it tips off the Hamden stick, and it will be out of bounds. Amity ball.
I mean, last night we also saw, I believe it was Dylan Lyons get hit with the ball in the hand, and it's not a light ball, I will say that.
No, that ball is very hard, and I'm sure it does hurt.
Some upcoming events for Amity tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have our first ever football game on turf and live broadcasted.
Grand opening for this field. Some good defense there by Dylan Lyons. Hamden ball. Number 17, Olivia McManus, is a captain for Hamden. Looks to be the designated clearer for their team. Likes to get the ball out of their zone. Laura Mouse with some good work on down the sideline here. Is picked off by Dylan Lyons. Great hustle play there, sticking with the play, trying to get it to her teammate, but the ref blows his whistle, and it will be Hamden ball. Once again, Olivia McManus with that clear. Number 11, Kayla Patel with the pass to her teammate. Great play by Liv Zielinski there, getting back on her defensive side, taking the ball away, and now it's a scramble for it at the 20-yard line.
I mean, Amity's definitely feeling the pressure now a little bit. I mean, last night, or the other night, North Haven showed basically no pressure whatsoever. So, I mean, they're feeling it now. You can see it.
Number 12, Riley Zielinski.
Amity ball.
Down to their side of the field, and it will be Amity ball. Carson Rizzuti with a nice pass, a lead pass there to Riley Zielinski. Pass into the circle, and it is cleared by Olivia McManus. Pass is still in the circle, and it's out of bounds on Hamden. It will be a corner for Amity. Amity so far 0 for 2 on their corners with about 5:37 left to go in this first quarter. See if Amity can put one past Rola El-Zul here. Take the early lead.
If you watch Hamden, they're kind of screaming, Rola. Who knows what that will lead to anything. But if you look, she's looking basically through the net.
Pass up to the top of the point. Liv Zielinski with a shot. It is kick saved by Rola El-Zul, but Ava Chomiak will be the first person on it for Amity. Pass into the circle to Olivia Zielinski. Trying to keep that ball away from Hamden.
I believe that's a corner.
Yes, once again, a corner. Corners are very interesting in this sport. It gives the offense a great opportunity to score, but I'm not quite sure what causes it.
I believe it's a penalty in the semicircle. That's what I think it is.
Might be. Pass to Riley Zielinski there. Looks like they're going on and off with that play. Liv Zielinski with the ball on her stick. Great save by Rola El-Zul there.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a corner here.
Rola El-Zul is rolling over on the ball. She does a great job keeping that ball out, but it will be another corner.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it has to be. Even if a goalie makes a save and holds it, I really think that the corner is a penalty in the semicircle.
There have not been any substitutions made for either team yet so far. Maybe Amity getting a little bit tired here, but we'll see. Pass up to Liv Zielinski at the top. She will look to shoot. She does so. Ball's down low, and it will be Hamden ball. Ball jumped over Grace Gianquinto's stick there. Unfortunate bounce. It is Hamden ball. Olivia McManus on the clear. Down to her teammate. Gets past her, though. Kira Joni with the ball for Amity here by their 50-yard line. Looks to clear, and it goes off the Hamden stick out of bounds. Will be Amity ball.
I believe the soccer team is playing. I believe Fairfield Prep. That game just started.
Kira Joni with the pass in, but the ball went a little high. Stick motor went a little high. It will be Hamden ball. Olivia McManus once again on the clear. She is doing a number on those balls as she absolutely destroys them, trying to send them down the field. Ball jumps over her teammate's stick there, but it gets to her other teammate that she might have intended the pass to go to, number 4, England Herbert. Pass is cleared by Dylan Lyons there. Ava Chomiak has Grace Gianquinto down the wing. Grace Gianquinto is looking to run here. She does so very nicely. Gets past the Hamden defender. Down by the baseline over there is Grace Gianquinto with a nice move on the defender. Looks to try and penetrate that D. Looking for anybody who's open right now. Gets by her. Does give it up. And it will be a corner. Will be a corner here. Amity is 0 for 5 on corners thus far. Definitely not seeing the success they saw against North Haven, but we'll look to put one through here with 2 minutes left to go in the quarter.
I mean, Amity didn't score yet, 2 days ago. They didn't score on their corners until I believe the second or third quarter of the game. It was scoreless after the first. But Nola Coyle.
Chomiak here with a nice shot. Bouncing. Puck is loose in front. It's dug out, but it is a Hamden ball. That pass came to Riley Zielinski without her knowing it. Ball jumped on her stick, and that stick might have gone a little high. So it will be Hamden ball here.
This game should absolutely be 1-0.
That clears all the way down the field to Emma Carpenos, number 30 in white. She tries to shovel that pass to the sideline, try and get it out of anybody who's in green. Carson Rizzuti with a nice move to get by her defender, but she can't quite make that pass to Riley Zielinski on the sideline there. Hamden has some room to run, but it is a nice play by Kira Droney there. She's playing some great defense here early on, isn't she, Michael?
Yeah. She's got space in front of her.
Pass to Ava Chomiak there. She will look to pass down the wing to Riley Zielinski. It looks to be a 2-on-1 if she hurries. Passes to the circle, but it is cut off by Olivia McManus. Great play by her.
No, hit her feet. No call. I believe that's a corner. No, yeah, it was. Yeah, it's definitely that. It was outside the semicircle.
Yes, it looks to be Amity ball here. Carson Rizzuti looks to pass that ball back to Olivia Zielinski with the shot all the way into the middle of the circle, but it is cleared out by Hamden. Nice play by Riley Zielinski to keep that ball in. Bouncing ball. Olivia Zielinski keeps that ball in. Ava Chomiak with a whiff on the shot. And corner. About 9 seconds left to go in this quarter. I don't know what happens if the quarter ends before they get the corner off. Maybe running time, maybe extra time. And the quarter ends here. But I think the corner is still valid for Amity to take. But once that ball probably comes out of the semicircle, it's probably done. Pass to Liv Zielinski at the top. She shoots it. Scramble in front.
I believe
is out of the semicircle, and that is the end of the quarter. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. Well, we might sound like a broken record here, especially if you tuned into last stream, but Amity is once again sustaining offensive pressure, and Hamden just seems to be getting nothing going.
Yeah, I mean, tonight we've seen so much pressure from the Amity Spartans. I believe we've seen 5 corners, which so far is a season record in a quarter. I think Amity, all they have to do is just keep applying pressure, and, yeah.
The story for Hamden, though, is Rola El-Zul. She has made a couple of great kick saves, and she has absolutely just been great in goal.
Yeah, I mean, Amity was definitely robbed 1 goal at the beginning of the game. We haven't seen much from the Hamden goaltender. We have seen a lot from this Hamden defense, though. They're not allowing shots to the net. It's not like 2 days ago where Nola Coyle made, I think, a dozen saves in the first quarter. Today we've only seen a few saves come from El-Zul, but her defense has been protecting her today. It should be 1-0 Amity, though. That was definitely a goal. I can't say it enough because it crossed the line. It was in the back of the net, and the refs called it off. Still confused why. What do you think about that?
I think there was a high stick on the play. I think that the ball was definitely across the goal line, so it would have been a goal.
The ref didn't blow the whistle, though. That's what I have the problem with. If you see a high stick, you got to blow the whistle. That was in the net with no whistle. That's a goal.
So Amity starts with possession here. About 10 seconds gone in the first quarter, but gives it right away and gives it up right away. And now 24 for Hamden. That is Caitlin Patrick. Nice play there by Dylan Lyons to intercept that pass. She lunged that stick all the way out there to get that ball. It is Carson Rizzuti for Amity as she tries to get the ball to the other side of the field. No substitutions once again for Amity or Hamden. None made yet. Cami Palermo with the ball on her stick now, gets it up to Riley Zielinski on the wing, and she will look to run. She does so very effectively, looking to get around that last Hamden defender. She does so. She has a very big odd man fast break. She gets into the circle with the shot.
Even though that was
blows his whistle.
Even though that was whistle dead, it blows my mind. Like the defense, you see that save with the stick.
That was a great one-man show there from Riley Zielinski. She looked very good on that run down the field. Pass into the circle. Ava Chomiak just misses a little wide. It will be Hamden ball. Once again here at the start of the quarter. A lot of Amity pressure, not a lot of Hamden. Number 29, Helen Beelan on the ball here for Hamden. Laura Miles intercepts that pass. Has the ball at midfield. Whistle blown, Hamden ball. Look to push that ball upfield. Number 24, Caitlin Patrick with the clear. That ball went really up high. That was very dangerous. That ball is not soft. That ball almost nailed Liv Zielinski in the face. That would not have been a good sight. Liv Zielinski will get the ball at the 45-yard line of her own territory here. Looking at her options. Decides to go diagonal to Riley Zielinski.
Oh,
what a great pass. Riley Zielinski has some room to run. Passes to Cami Palermo. What a great pass again. Tries to go back to Riley Zielinski, but it is tipped it. Riley Zielinski with the shot. Goes off a Hamden stick.
Another block by the defense.
And that ball gets out of the circle for the moment. Once again, out of the circle. Another great play by Riley Zielinski. She has played absolutely outstanding. Just can't seem to crack the cage, but I'm sure that will come in time. Kira Droney with the pass down to Carson Rizzuti, but it gets picked off by the Hamden defender. That ball gets inserted into the circle, but the ref blows his whistle. It will be Amity ball out on the outside of the circle.
So do you think it's like soccer where they make like a wall in front of the ball?
It might be. It's a weird sport, that's for sure. Carson Rizzuti with the pass in to Riley Zielinski. Tries to get that ball in the circle, but it hits a Hamden defender on the way. And it is another Amity ball, Amity possession. Carson Rizzuti, looking at her options, decides to take the ball herself, go down low, and it hits a Hamden defender in the shins.
Now, is that
a slow getting up?
It looks like a corner.
Yes, that is a corner.
Yep, corner.
Number 10, Giada Broccoli, looks to be injured on that play. Limping as she comes off the field. Number 18, who is not on the roster, will sub into the game. Corner goes back to Carson Rizzuti here, and Dylan Lyons takes the ball. Nice pass to Liv Zielinski. Ball's loose in front. Great save. Another corner.
I mean, what even happened on that play?
I don't know. But Rola El Zul, all I know is that Rola El Zul is absolutely being a wall in the cage for Hamden as of right now. Carson Rizzuti will look to get that ball in as quickly as she can to Liv Zielinski. Ball's on her stick with the shot. It is blocked by Hamden defender. Ball's loose. Cami Palermo with the shot. Great goal.
And what a goal.
That was Cami Palermo. It might have been tipped by Carson Rizzuti.
Goal by Carson Rizzuti.
I think that goal was by Carson Rizzuti. Her first of the year. If it is off of her, Cami Palermo, it would be her second. That was Cami Palermo's goal.
Oh.
So it is 1-0 Amity with 10:18 here left to go in the second quarter. Great goal. They finally crack Rola El Zul's cage. And we'll see how Hamden responds here. They do look to be looking good off the face-off here. Number 24, Caitlin Patrick bringing it up for Hamden. Nice job by Bean Rizzuti, who looks to have subbed in for Cami Palermo. Bean Rizzuti taking the ball away with that neon orange stick. Number 3 in white. Dylan Lyons takes that ball away from the Hamden defender. Bean Rizzuti did not have the ball there. Dylan Lyons with the pass down to Ava Chomiak. Trying to beat that Hamden defender, not able to do so, and it will be Hamden ball. That is number 17, Olivia McManus, who is going to clear. Dylan Lyons with a great job there on the Hamden player. Number 18, Bean Rizzuti has the ball, tries to get it to Dylan Lyons, who is putting it into the circle 4. Ava Chomiak with a whiff on the shot. Bean Rizzuti keeps it into the circle for the moment. Dylan Lyons passes it back to Carson Rizzuti, but no one's home. Carson Rizzuti takes the ball away from number 4, Anglin Herbert. Riley Zielinski has the ball, and it is another corner. So Amity did score off their other corner, so now they are 1 for 8 on corners. Great job thus far by Amity with that pressure. And once again, Mayu Walsh has not faced the shot yet.
We're in about the second quarter, I think, yeah. So this will be the second game of the season where Walsh has not received a shot until the second half.
Riley Zielinski on the wing. Ava Chomiak takes it away nicely from Olivia McManus for the moment. Grace Gianquinto with a nice play on the Hamden defender there. Another good play. Liv Zielinski keeps it into the circle. Looks to be a loose ball right now. Carson Rizzuti with the shot. And it just gets a piece of Rola Elzul's stick there to keep that ball out.
I don't even think she saw it.
And it is Amity ball on the top of that semicircle.
I don't even think she saw that shot coming in on her.
Great job by her to stick with that. She looked to be screened in front. It was a bouncing ball, and she kept her eye on it as she made the save. About 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the half. Olivia McManus on the clear for Hamden. Amity's defense has not even been tested here. That ball went up high. That is a tough girl out there.
I believe that is the second time tonight that the ball has been shot high, but by two different Hamden players.
It is Liv Zielinski on the ball for Amity. Passed down to Bean Rizzuti, who takes the ball to the baseline. Whistle is blown, and it is Hamden ball. Number 29, Helen Beelan, will clear for Hamden. That ball gets rocketed down the sideline. Laurel Mouse picks it off for Amity. Number 22 in white tries to get around the defender. Looks for Carson Rizzuti up in the middle of the field. Tries to insert that pass right in the corner, right in the middle of the circle. Ball's loose, but nothing doing. Dylan Lyons has played absolutely spectacular defense on the offensive side of the field today, keeping that ball on their side of the field. And it just attributes to the pressure. I mean,
yeah, there's been a lot of pressure from Amity. You haven't really seen Hamden breaking it into their zone that much. It's been a quiet story for Hamden, and they're one of the only teams who has not scored yet in the CIAC. In their last 3 games, they have not scored, and this will be game 4 for them, game 2 for Amity.
That was a great play by Liv Zielinski there to take the ball away from a spinning Hamden player, number 24, Caitlin Patrick. Liv Zielinski is listed as a defender here, but you see her a lot of times on the middle of the point for Amity's offense, and you see her a lot of times in the middle of Amity's offense, especially on the attack. Laura Mouse to the sideline here for Bean Rizzuti. She looks to get that ball past the Hamden defender, but can't do so. Goes out of bounds. It is Amity's ball, though. It may have gone off the Hamden defender. Once again, it goes out of bounds, and it will be Hamden ball this time. Great through pass there, but it gets by. Emma Carpeno seeing her first defensive action of the game. Nice play by Liv Zielinski to clear, trying to get it to her teammate Grace Gianquinto, but it is picked off by number 9, Aya Elsmani.
I mean, yet again, you're watching Amity. There hasn't been a lot of offensive pressure from Hamden, and now they're putting it on, but Amity's defense is just, they can't get around it.
They've played absolutely stellar to this moment so far, and it is Amity ball. I don't even think I've seen Mae Walsh move.
No.
Just attributes to Amity's defense. Hamden has gotten a few opportunities to drive that ball down the field, but Amity's defense has been all over their attack. And it's still a 1-0 game.
Yeah. Should be 2.
Carson Rizzuti with the pass in from the out-of-bounds marker down on the far side of the field. But it goes right to a Hamden player, number 17, Olivia McManus. Carson Rizzuti with a nice backhand pass there, trying to get it to Ava Chomiak.
We should get May Walsh a lounge chair. She has not moved this whole game.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Maybe a nice like strawberry lemonade from Chick-fil-A, you know?
Carson Rizzuti with the ball here down on the 20-yard line for Amity. With a nice backhand pass. Ball's on Bean Rizzuti's stick, but she can't quite get it through. Ava Chomiak now has the ball in the middle of the circle. Good defense, though, from Hamden. Scramble in front. Carson Rizzuti with another backhand shot, and that ball goes a little high, so it will be Hamden ball. Carson Rizzuti loves that backhand little shot, and that is not easy because you have to use one side of the stick in field hockey. Laurel Mouse coming up on the play for Amity. Great job by Liv Zielinski there to take it away from Hamden. Pass down to Bean Rizzuti on the sideline. Looks to get by the Hamden defender and does so very nicely as she goes through the legs.
Is Bean a junior?
Bean's a sophomore, it looks like. Laurel Mouse steps up on the play and makes a great play as she keeps it away from Hamden's attack. Dylan Lyons bringing it into the circle now. A little bit of a bad read there as she passes to Bean Rizzuti, but it gets picked off. I think if Dylan Lyons had kept going, she may have had a breakaway.
I can't stop talking about Bean Rizzuti. She's playing really well.
Playing very well.
And she's only, what, a sophomore?
Yes.
She should be in JV.
Either. Looks like Cami Palermo maybe subbed out of the game here. Nice play by Liv Zielinski to keep it on their side of the field. Bean Rizzuti with a lot of green grass to run. Bring it up to the 10.
Oh, what a move.
Pass into the circle. Sticks collide. You could hear that stick check from here, but it will be Hamden ball. About 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining here in the half. Maybe Hamden can get a little bit of pressure here, build some momentum for the second half. But it looks to be Amity who has not let that ball across the 50-yard line many times today. Bean Rizzuti here on the baseline looks to get by her defender. Can't do so. Nice play by, looks to be number 29, Helen Beelan, down on the sideline with the clear here again. Ball skips over number 4, Anglin Hebert. Bean Rizzuti with the ball now on her stick. Nice play there by number 11, Kayla Patel. Keeping that ball in front of her and keeping her man in front of her. Clear here by Helen Beelan. Laurel Mouse picks it off, though. Great play by her. Some good defense at the 50-yard line, and it will be Amity ball, so Laurel Mouse hustle pays off, and Liv Zielinski will look for a clear here for Amity. About 30 seconds remaining in the half. See if Amity can get something going here with the limited time left. Cami Palermo back in the game. Carson Rizzuti picks the ball up at the 30-yard line. Passes down, but a little bit of a whiff on the pass, and it is Olivia McManus getting that ball all the way down to the 50, but Kira Droney steps up and makes a great play.
I think all Amity has to do now is just kill the time.
Yes, 5 seconds left, and it looks like the time will run out on the half here. Ball's passed in, and yes, that is it for the half. Take a quick halftime break, and we'll be back with you for the second half.
And we are back. We have about 27 seconds left to go in the halftime. Sadly, there is no halftime show. I don't know about tonight. At the football game, there will be one. Hopefully so.
Hey, you make me laugh.
Hey, this is only game number, I believe, 2 of the season.
Very excited for the football game tonight. A lot of anticipation building up to it. Shelton's a very good team. We'll see how that goes, but let's finish the rest of this half.
Yeah.
Field hockey.
From what I hear, this might be the largest attendance by Amity. Everyone I've talked to is coming. Here is everything everyone has talked about today was the football game tonight. Who knows? They might.
Make sure everybody tunes in to the football game tonight on the stream if you can't make it.
And I believe we are starting the third quarter. What is your analysis on Hamden tonight, Justin?
Hamden has definitely made some of their opportunities valiant ones, but once again, Amity's defense, carrying over from the North Haven game, has done very, very well, and they haven't got any shots. There is no shots been on May Walsh, and I'm not sure they even got it into the semicircle yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I think we should get May Walsh's strawberry lemonade from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Well, no, we'll get her like a kiddie pool for her feet. Must be hot in those pads, you know. We can even hook up a hammock between the two posts.
Same starters out for Amity here and Hamden.
And here we go. Ball is played. Hamden ball. Hamden breaking it down the wing. A whistle by the referee. And I believe it's Amity ball. Great chip by Amity. Grace Giaquinto breaking down the wing. Crosses it to the middle. It's low. And Hamden clears. Amity getting the ball back, chipping it back down low. Hamden having possession. It's loose, and Hamden gets the clear. Amity has the ball. It's going to be braked out by Hamden. Amity trying to get back. A whistle, and Hamden ball. Hamden has hit the ball, back to Amity, and another whistle by the ref. Amity has played the ball in. Hamden has possession, chipped down by Amity. Amity has the ball in midfield. Amity chips it back down and is going to hopefully break into their zone. Chip down. Amity having possession, walking right in. Amity's walking into the zone. The shot saved. Rebound, loose. It's in! It's in the net! Amity has scored yet again. And who do you think hit that, Justin? I think it was Palermo. Cameron Palermo.
That may have been Cami Palermo or Riley Zielinski, but what I really liked about that play was Laurel Mouse keeping that ball on Amity's side of the field. It all started with her defensive play there, and she has played absolutely outstanding today, and I think that will continue throughout this game.
Yeah. Hamden breaking into their offensive zone. Turns it over to Amity. Amity trying to break it right back out, and they do so. Amity trying to get into their offensive end. Turns it back over to Hamden, and it's hit out of play. I believe Hamden ball. Hamden starting to square up and get ready for the chip-in. We haven't seen much tonight from Ra Alzol. A lot of defensive stops by Hamden, and that was played over the waist, and it's Hamden's ball. Hamden trying to break deep. Amity intercepts, and another Hamden ball. What is this, football? It's like 10 yards and a whistle. Walking back is Hamden. Hamden chipping it down deep, and hopefully to be cleared by Amity. And a whistle, corner. The first corner tonight for Hamden. And May Walsh is just going to have to put that Chick-fil-A Strawberry Lemonade down, and she's going to have to hopefully make a save here for Amity.
Looks like Hamden's a little set up differently than Amity and what we've seen from Amity and North Haven. It's interesting to see some setups that they have. It looks like they have 5 high, and that pass is going to go to one of them at least.
And also, if you look outside of the net, Amity has a player. I believe that is number 11, Addison Levy. And, oh yeah, Addison's on the IR. I don't know who is wearing. I believe
Liv Zielinski.
Liv Zielinski. It looks like 11 to me. Yeah. Amity's breaking it out of the zone. And another whistle by the ref. Last time I talked to Addison, she was eating sour cream from Chipotle. That was a few days ago, right before the North Haven kickoff. Or hit off, or whatever you want to call it. Amity ball outside of their semicircle. Amity breaking it in over the 50-yard line. I believe that is Grace Giaquinto breaking it down low. And she's going to keep going.
Great play.
She could have kept going. She stopped, put the pass to the middle. And a whistle. I believe that's on Amity. Yes, it is. And yet again, is another high shot by Hamden. Oh, Bean pulls it through. And no, I don't believe that's Bean. I think Bean is off the field. I think that was Carson. And Amity gets a shot, and it is saved. It looks to be, I believe, Hamden ball.
I really like the play that Riley Zielinski made there. She had nowhere to pass, and she wasn't even looking at where she passed. A little bit of gamesmanship there, as you can tell that Riley Zielinski is settling into this team very nicely as only a sophomore.
Yeah, and also, any good team, whether it be hockey, field hockey, like any sport like that, even like basketball, any good team will know exactly where their teammates are without even having to lift their heads. And that's what we're seeing tonight from Amity. They know their positioning so well, they can just know their teammate is there, and they hit him with the pass without even looking. I believe it is Hamden ball. Hamden gives it right back to Amity. Amity breaking down deep. Hamden chipping it down. They're about at midfield. And they get it over the line, 2-on-2. And, 2-on-1. They get by. And a great play. What a great play by Droney.
Very outnumbered, made the play.
I believe that is Amity ball. It is. Amity right now, their goal is just to waste time, I think. Maybe get a few more on the board. But they have the 2-goal lead. All they need to do now is just get through this game, and they will be 2-0. And Hamden, after 4, will still hopefully be the only team not to score yet after
Walsh
4
might
games.
earn herself a D1 scholarship with these shutouts that she's going back to back to back.
Sitting in her hammock. Oh, my God. And that is out of play. Amity ball it should be. Yes, it is.
Not sure where that ball hit on Hamden's defender. That looks to be
I believe that hit high up on
number
her
9.
stick.
Yeah, Elsamini.
And look at this. Breaking down low by Zielinski. Cross the middle, and she can't get enough on it. Grace Giaquinto on the side of the semicircle to Amity. Amity chipping it down low. It's loose in the middle, scrambled for it, and it's out. The shot from afar, and it is down low. I believe a whistle, looking like a corner for Amity. Amity's been having a great game tonight, for sure. And I don't know. They've been playing so great in these last 2 games. We haven't really seen a lot from other teams. We have about 8 minutes left to go in the quarter. Amity's been playing really, really well.
I really like like what I've seen from Riley Zielinski here early on in the season.
Cross the middle, and it can't get in there. Pass to the middle, the shot! No, it's cleared by Hamden. Going back to the middle of the shot, and it's wide. Chipped out by Hamden, and another whistle corner, I believe. Another
great save by Rola El-Zul there. She stayed with that ball, even with the screens in front of her. She stuck that leg pad out and made a key save.
And nope, it's Hamden ball. Possible kick from Amity, by the looks of it. Oh, wait, it's a penalty shot. I think that's what it is. A penalty shot for Amity.
This is the first one we have seen, and it will be Riley Zielinski taking it.
Riley Zielinski getting squared up to take her shot.
I don't think we've mentioned that Rola El-Zul is a freshman.
Yeah. I mean, Hamden's been taking a beating from other teams. A goal here. And here we go. The shot. It's in! Riley Zielinski has made it 3-0 Amity.
Great goal. Great shot. She absolutely put that right in the breadbasket of Rola El-Zul. She could not make the save, but it's still, better yet, great shot.
This will be the 4th game this season where Hamden has been down more than 3 or more goals. And they have yet to score yet this season.
Liked what I see there from the Hamden teammates. I went over to Rola El-Zul. Obviously, this may be her first start in net for the field hockey team. Getting a little bit of support from her teammates. It's not easy taking a penalty shot from that close.
I mean, Hamden has been just, I don't know. They've been losing a lot lately. They lost 4-0, 10-0, 3-0, and now they are down 3-0. Amity breaking it down, and it's out of bounds. About 7 minutes to go in this game. And right now, Amity has a 3-0 lead. Saving my energy for the football game. I have to hopefully split my energy. Justin, do you have anything to add about the game so far?
I really liked what I've seen from everybody on Amity, but especially Riley Zielinski. I think she's played absolutely outstanding. She's coming for that first star that we give out. For a sophomore, too. She's played absolutely phenomenal.
Hamden breaking it down, and it is intercepted by Amity. Amity trying to get it back over the 50, and they cannot. It's blown dead, and I believe Hamden ball. Amity's been playing really well tonight. They have a penalty shot goal and 2 other goals behind that. And oh, what a move. Another great move by Hamden. Who was that, number 10, I believe that is? That's Broccoli. It's 3-0 Amity, and Amity has won 4-0 last game, and they're up 3-0 tonight. They have not let up a goal yet. Amity hits one long, and what a great pass to Zielinski.
Oh, look at her.
And look at this! She's pushing Zielinski, walking right in. And what a great stop by the defense. Zielinski, though, gets it back. And a whistle. I believe she forced a corner.
I don't know if it's just me, but this turf looks absolutely outstanding.
It does. Oh, it's outside the circle. Down to Zielinski. Zielinski, the cross in. And a whistle. I believe it's a corner. Yeah, this one's a corner. Hit the leg of a defenseman. I believe that is number 29. Beelan? Ah. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the Amity Sports broadcast. Tonight, field hockey, Amity 3, Hamden nothing. About 3 minutes to go in the third, and it is a corner for Amity. Passed in. Cross to the middle, the shot. No, it is. She fans on it. Crossed back into the middle. Moving the ball around. It's loose, down low. Shot. It goes wide. And I believe it is another corner. Amity continuing this pressure. And this ball will be hit in by Carson Rizzuti. Well, Amity's been applying the pressure tonight. We've seen it in multiple occasions. Justin, what do you think?
I really like the way Amity's been passing with their corners. They've been switching up looks, passing it to Riley Zielinski on the wing over there and Liv Zielinski up top. No relation, by the way.
Huh. Amity trying to get it back down low, and it's cleared by Hamden. Well, look at this. It goes back to the middle. Hamden trying to get out whistle, and I believe that is another Hamden ball. And it gets by 3 Amity players. And wow, what a great turnover by Moss.
Sub into the game here. Carly Ryan going in for Captain Christian Quinto. Maybe Coach Hale trying to get some reps for players that don't play a lot. Maggie McDonald into the game here as well. Looks to be for Dylan Lyons. I like the way Maggie McDonald played last game, and I think that she earned some playing time from the coach in this game.
Yeah. And this shot will be chipped in by Carson Rizzuti. Another corner for Amity. Continue the pressure. Keep building up on it. And this one shot wide, and she can't get her stick on it. It's out of play. And I believe this will be Hamden ball. About 1:30 to go in the third quarter. We still have another quarter to play. Hamden has not scored yet this season. Chip back into Amity, and Hamden just can't get it out of their zone. Wow, it sounds like a golf ball when you hit it. Chip back down low for Amity. It's turned over. And that's a player who's definitely stood out tonight for, I believe it was it's Hamden. That is number 24, Kaylin Patrick. She stood out tonight to me. And look at Carson Rizzuti. Oh, my goodness. She keeps hitting in these great corners.
That was Riley Zielinski, but that was a great hustle play nonetheless.
Yeah.
Really liked what I've seen from her.
I'm still learning the players, Justin.
It's all right. Everybody's learning.
Ah, boy. And I believe this is Hamden ball. Chipped out. And what a great play by Amity. And I believe it is Hamden's ball.
Something that's interesting about field hockey is the fact that there's not a lot of youth field hockey leagues out there. So a lot of these players are starting in high school. And what's really impressed me is some of these younger players, like Riley Zielinski and Liv Zielinski, playing absolutely outstanding in these games. You see them hustling all over the field, showing their heart. See these defensive plays stepping up by seniors, and it's really impressed me thus far.
And that is the end of the third quarter as we go into the fourth. 3-0 Amity. We will be back after a short break. Back. We're starting the fourth quarter strong. Amity up 3-0.
Maybe looking to see some players who don't normally play get some reps here. Although May Walsh needs some reps, but, we'll see.
Sitting in her hammock.
Sounds like a broken record talking about her, especially since last game she faced 1 shot, and this game she's faced 0. The number...
It's just funny to talk about,
Very funny. See if Hamden can make something happen here in the fourth quarter.
I'm sure
Definitely going to be interesting to see.
I'm sure the team also gets a kick out of it. The Amity field hockey team. And we are getting ready to start the fourth. This game is pretty quiet from Hamden so far. Justin, you have anything to add?
I don't know. I'm just waving to the field hockey players.
What the heck, Justin? Really? You're lucky there's no camera on us, dude. The play-by-play people would think you're, like, weird. This is fun. Hamden chipping it down low. And that's going to go out of play. May Walsh almost made a save, but it was just wide.
Gotta have fun with it, you know?
Yeah. He's probably making a sandcastle. Oh, man, it's funny. Turf castle. From the turf, from the field. Oh, man. I was really hoping one of the field hockey players would hit the ball into the field goal, and we could say it's good. And a penalty.
No, I was... May Walsh almost made a save there, but...
Nope, didn't make it.
Not again.
We could continue on our turf castle. Amity. And what a great fake there. Chip back in from Hamden. Hamden's starting to put on a lot of pressure. I think they know it's do or die. They want to get a goal.
Beautiful day here, by the way. About 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Chance of rain a little bit later, but...
Wow, look at this. Here she goes again. Riley Zielinski breaking down the wing. Down low, crosses it to the middle. Riley Zielinski again. It's hit her foot. Oh, man, that was almost a really good play from Riley Zielinski.
She has carved through the Hamden defense like a hot knife through butter. It has been absolutely a pleasure to watch.
And a whistle from the ref. I don't know. It's Hamden ball. A very long whistle. Which, heck, Amity will take. They need to just kill off the clock. Great steal from McNauss. And I believe it's Hamden ball. I believe it is out of play. And I don't know what the call is. And it is Hamden ball. Amity breaking it up the field. A great hustle there from Carly Ryan. Amity trying to get possession. And I believe, a whistle. Hamden ball. Got a little physical there.
Getting to see some subs here. Number 1, Jada Kranz in the game for Amity.
I don't know if she's just a closer or if she is a sub for late in the game.
Looks like Carly Ryan is also into the game. You see some starters on the bench there. Grace Gianquinto's on the bench, as well as Ava Chomiak.
They're saving their veterans for the next hopeful blowout. Jada has possession.
Nice play by Cami Palermo there to go right
Palermo, the shot. And a block by Hamden. There was a little bit of a delay there, and I don't think Hamden's not even putting any more pressure. Zielinski crosses it to the middle, loose, and it's cleared. And I believe this will be Hamden ball.
Riley Zielinski once again in the middle of the play, getting that cross pass. Although it didn't connect, she's done a great job getting that to the middle of the field. Has a goal tonight. Has played absolutely stellar.
Yeah, I mean, Hamden's still waiting for that first goal of their season. Hopefully they get it soon. That one was shot high and out of bounds. Amity ball. Cop car driving by. And I believe it is Hamden ball. Yeah, Hamden ball is in front of the bench where I can't see.
Ava Chomiak going back into the game for Jada Kranz there.
And we have our... Never mind. Chipped in there by number 16, Olivia Zielinski. And another whistle. And it's Riley Zielinski crossing it in. And not touched by Hamden. I believe that's out on Amity. It is. Well, I don't see Hamden coming back in the next 9 minutes of the game the way they've been playing tonight. They're down by 3. Haven't been putting on a lot of pressure. And, Amity has been putting on so much pressure. And that one was high. And I believe that just hit Carson Rizzuti, one of the captains.
Back of the head. That ball hurts. Number 9, Emma Schaefer going right into the game here. Looks like it's going to be for Ava Chomiak. Getting some subs here. Nice job by Coach Hale.
And that's dribbled in the air. Oh my gosh, is there nothing she can do? It is kicked. And it looks like North Haven is making a... Hamden is making a sub. I believe that was number 18 for number 25. Gravit for number 25. You want to announce the subs? I'm losing track.
Sure. That was number 18 out. Number 24, Caitlin Patrick, back into the game.
Oh, no. That ball just hit number 13, Dylan Lyons, who's been crucial for Amity so far in this game. And she went down and got back up. She's kind of limping, as you can see down low.
Number 36, Maggie McDonald, is looking to head into the game here. Looks to be for Dylan Lyons.
Yeah, it's exactly who it is.
It is a corner for Hamden, though. I really liked and I've really been impressed with Emma Carpenos' play. She has not had a lot of chances to make plays, but she has played really well in those chances.
Mae Walsh is upset. She had to get up from her hammock. Hopefully she'll get her first shot tonight. Doesn't even count as a shutout if you don't get a shot.
Looks like a penalty there on Liv Zielinski. She has to get out of the play. It now looks like Amity's a man down in this corner. She jumped the gun there. A little bit of a false start if you want to use football terms.
Shot. Save. And they score! Hamden! And their first goal of this evening, McMagnus.
Olivia McManus on the goal. It is 3-1 with 6:41. This game is not over, Michael.
It is not. Hamden showing some signs of life. That is their first goal of the season. And
not a terrible goal given up, given the circumstances. Olivia Zielinski was thrown out of the corner. They were down a man. Looked to be they were down a man in the circle. They were covering 2 guys at once. Not a bad goal to give up, but Mae Walsh, on the first shot she faces, does give up a goal.
That's always tough. She'll have, I believe, a 0% save percentage now because of that. It really will hurt her statistics. if there are statistics. 3-1, Amity. And Amity has possession, trying to break it deep. Do you think you'll see Amity start putting back in their starters again?
I don't know. I think that was maybe a little bit of a fluke goal. It was a corner, down a man for Amity. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's 6 minutes left to go in the game. They're still up by 2.
We have about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hamden down by 2. And Amity, all they have to do now is just hold their ground, and they will be okay. And I believe a substitution will be made for Amity. Ava Chomiak getting ready to go back out, by the looks of it. And yeah, Ava Chomiak is going back out for number 9, Emma Schaefer. Pretty smart play by Amity. They only have a 2-goal lead. And I have finally pronounced, I believe, the first 2 names right tonight. Pretty impressive. And look at this, Riley Zielinski breaking it down again. Riley Zielinski walking in, the shot, cross and no! Misses just wide.
She is so fun to watch getting down that sideline. You give her a sliver of grass and she will take advantage of that. She goes right around 2 Hamden defenders there and absolutely makes them pay with the cross. Can't connect, but still a great play.
I believe Hamden ball. We have about 4:44 left in the game. 4:44 left in the game. And what have you seen from Hamden so far, Justin?
Hamden has had some opportunities to get the ball across midfield. They still have not capitalized yet on those opportunities. They only capitalized on 1 corner. I mean, if they can get some balls down the field really quickly here, I think they might have a chance to come back, at least scoring 1 more goal, make it a little bit closer than it is. But the way Amity's defense has been playing, had they not been shorthanded on that corner, I think that it should have been a shutout. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Hamden ball. Amity having possession. Grace Giaquinto breaking down the wing. Shipping it in, it goes right out of play. Hamden ball yet again. Well, Amity's doing what they need. They're just killing the clock right now. We have about 3:30 to go left in the game. And that was a long hit by Hamden. And, turnover by Amity. And she stays with it and keeps it in. Chips it long. And what a great play. They're going to keep pushing Amity. Amity trying to get it down low to make some plays. And Hamden trying to get it out of the zone. Hamden having possession. And a great poke check by Amity. It goes right to Riley Zielinski, who breaks down the wall. She's going to cross. Kind of fans on it. And she gets out to the front. Zielinski to the middle. The shot. No, it's a whistle. And I believe we have about 2:30 remaining in the game. That was Ava Chomiak, who couldn't get the shot on net. And it is a corner by Amity. Amity's been doing pretty well with their corners tonight. Played in. Amity. The shot. And they score! Amity has embarrassed Hamden yet again. Carson Rizzuti from the top of the semicircle. Possible goal by Ava Chomiak or Carson Rizzuti.
Great goal there. They absolutely stuck with the ball on the offensive side. They didn't let the Hamden's defense frustrate them. Great goal, great patience.
Where it's about 4. It's 4-1 now, Amity. With about a minute remaining in the game. Hamden getting their first goal tonight of the season. Amity clearing. They just need to kill the clock. They have a 3-goal lead, and I think all they need to do is kill it. And Walsh almost had to make a save. And look at this. She's plowing. Riley Zielinski is plowing through Hamden. Back to the middle. To Zielinski. It's loose down low and a whistle, I believe, a corner. We have about a minute left in the game. And you want to give us a quick recap of the game so far, Justin?
Absolutely. I mean, Amity has absolutely outplayed Hamden in every aspect of the game today. Besides one goal from Hamden on a down-a-man corner, I think Amity has played extremely well. And they show no signs of slowing down for the next game. I mean, they've played so well today. They've played really well against North Haven. Goalie play has been outstanding. Defensive.
Oh, no, she can't put it in.
Defensive play has been outstanding. And special teams plays has been outstanding. So, we'll see where this team can go.
Yeah. 19 seconds left in the game. This is, I believe, a confirmed Amity victory for the second night in a row. And in 8 seconds, the Hamden Green Dragons will go home with a goal. But you almost want to call them the embarrassed Dragons because they lost 4-1 against Amity.
A great game played by Amity. Great game played by both teams. Amity is obviously the better team in this one, and it shows with the result of the score. But one thing I think that Amity should be proud of is the fact that they are getting help from every single person on the team. The team chemistry has been absolutely outstanding as well. And this team is going to look to make a run deep into the season here. With 2 wins early on, they are 2-0. They improved to 2-0, and Hamden goes to 0-4. This has been a fun one. We got our 3 stars of the game. For the 3rd star, we have Liv Zielinski. Played outstanding. She's a defender who is playing a lot of offense. Cami Palermo had a goal. And the 1st star is Riley Zielinski, who played absolutely outstanding today. She was all over the field, carving up the Hamden defense. And she was running up and down the field, getting back on defense, getting on offense, making passes, shooting goals, shooting the ball. And
yeah, I mean, for sure. Riley Zielinski, there were a few plays on the wing. She'd be breaking it down with speed, too. Still having possession of the ball and crossing it in. And I believe that's going to be game.
Yes, I cannot wait for the football game tonight. Make sure you guys tune into that. This field hockey game with the final score of 4-1. I'm Justin Zamkoff.
And I'm Michael Krisky.
And thank you for joining us for this field hockey game.